Hello, my crafty friends. Oh, I forgot my light. Let's turn that light on. How about that? Give you a nice close-up there. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a gorgeous but chilly day in Minnesota, but that's okay. We're hardy folk up here in the north, and I thought it would be fun to jump on quick and show you something that I am making for my little Snuggle Buggle, and or should I say Snuggle Bunny, and that's my grandson William, and I love him to pieces, and because I've been sick, I haven't seen him for a long time, and that makes me sad. But when I feel well enough to get downstairs and craft, here I am, and I thought, oh, you know what, this would be so fun to make today, and it would make me happy. And so I have a t-shirt here that I purchased at Hobby Lobby, and they happen to be on sale. I didn't go in for a sale. I just wanted a blue shirt, and I wanted to ink it for William, and here we go. So I have this. So underneath here I have an ink mat. It's similar to a Cricut mat. And this one is a small mat. I put it right underneath, so it's between the two layers, so that my stencil, you can see my, as I swoosh things around here a little bit, this is not moving, and that's what that ink mat does. And so I'm going to be using Vivid Cerulean, and it's really pretty blue. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And I'm going to use the Snuggle Bunny stencil. William is one of my favorite little peeps to make t-shirts for, and so I'm going to make my little Snuggle Bunny a t-shirt, and so I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. But before I start, I just want to tell you that when you create something with ink, this ink is permanent. But that doesn't mean you don't have to heat set it. You do. I let my shirt dry for 24 hours after I ink it. And you'll see I'm not going to take the ink mat out right away, because with my luck, it would mean that I would end up folding the shirt together and smearing my ink and just making a mess. So I don't want to do that. And so what I'm going to do is, oh, I have to grab my marker here. I'm not sure I can even reach it from here. Let's see. Oh, where did it go? I'm going to grab my permanent marker, and on the back of my Snuggle Bunny stencil, this is 5 by 7, I am going to mark this. 2 reasons. Number 1, it tells me this is the backer for Snuggle Bunny. And then I'm just going to put a 23 here, so I remember that's when this stencil came out. And so I know where to find it the next time I look. There's so many things you can do with these stencils. I'm doing a t-shirt, but oh my goodness, all kinds of fun things to make. Even ink a little pillow, make a little sign, all kinds of fun things. So now that I have it written on the back, I know which stencil backer goes to the stencil. The other thing I know is that this shiny side, you see that shine, let's get that in my light, is what attaches to my sticky side. So when I'm done, this on the back tells me it's Snuggle Bunny, but the second thing it does is it tells me which side of the sheet to put this on so I don't ruin my stencil. So I'm just going to set that aside. Oh, I don't have my tacky towel sitting here. What was I thinking? Well, you know what? I'm sitting. Oh, you know what? Never mind. What am I thinking here? I don't need my tacky towel. I've got my t-shirt. I'm doing this on fabric. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 3 fingers and I'm going to measure from the top. So when your t-shirt comes down in the front, the top of that little, I'll call it a collar, It's not. But anyway, so I'm going to just put 3 fingers down, and that's going to tell me where to put this. Now, normally, I use my little measuring device, but in my haste, I don't have that. Nor do I have my tacky towel. Oh, so unprepared today. So, do you like how I measure here? Okay, so I want to make sure that I've got this completely centered, and so that's how I measure. Both sides of my hands there. It's great. It's a great measuring tool. Not that I don't have measuring devices, I do, but I'm excited, and I didn't stop to think. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna run on quick, and I'm gonna do this in all blue because I love this blue so much. Blue is my favorite color, if you did not know that. Do you have a favorite color? What is your favorite color? I am a blue person. Love my blues. And now as I'm doing this, I'm like, you know, I could have put a little bit of pink on those hearts, even his little Snuggle Bunny feet here. So what I'm doing is I pull this down. I'm not using a ton of ink, and I'm going down once and very lightly getting that second one in. Now, tip, if you're really nervous about doing this your very first time, because ink can be a little bit trickier, one, I would suggest starting with chalk paste, and 2, you can always use the blue painter's tape. You don't need it to be sticky, so you don't need the green frog tape. I'm going to set that aside, and you can put that all the way around your borders. So when you're inking, you want to get your ink down and only go back over it lightly once. Ah, good for glasses. I should wear them more often. I have just a little part of my L here that I didn't do. I'm going to double check. Okay, so what I'm doing next is I'm checking my hands, and I have my disinfectant wipes here for my hands just in case, because I don't want ink on it, because as I pull this up, I could actually pull that ink right off. And so as I'm coming down, I am making sure that I got all of my ink. If I didn't, I could go back and touch up. Ooh, why did you stick like that? Okay, I'm going to put that down. I am going to just take a paintbrush squeegee. There was just a little spot here, and I'm not pushing it down completely over all of it. And I'm just going to use my paintbrush squeegee. Let's see where, oh, something with my U right here. So hopefully I didn't make a mess of that. Don't worry, I bought 2 t-shirts in case I did. I bought them in different colors, but I'm really, oh, look at this, just pops. Oh, I'm so excited. When he was a baby, of course, Mom packed all the essentials that he needed, but we have fun at Grandma's house, so he gets really dirty. So I made him a ton of onesies, and I tell you, they came in handy to have at Grandma's house because he always had, oh, there I got the ink on my finger. He always had something to wear. So that was just really, really fun. And you don't have to limit it to just the front of the shirt. You can use the back of the shirts, and you can even stencil something different on the sleeves. Oh, my nose tickles from those. Whew. And I would let this dry, and then I would do the front of the sleeves and the back of the sleeves. I don't have a particular stencil right now that I would love to put on the sleeves. I suppose I could use my heart stencil. But I think for this one, I'm just going to leave it the way it is. I'm going to pick that up and show you. How quick was that? Grandma's a designer. She's making designer tees for her babies. And so there we go. Really cute Easter shirt for my little Snuggle Bunny. If you want more information about this, again, my supplies. We had four. I had my ink mat from Magnolia. Cardboard or a Cricut mat work just as well as long as it fits in this side. I had my t-shirt that I bought at Hobby Lobby. I had my Vivid Cerulean ink. And that's it. And then tomorrow, after 24 hours, I will take my iron and put some parchment paper down, take my iron, and go back and forth over this part of my stencil. You can also turn it inside out and do that again. Then when I'm going to wash this shirt, or Mom's going to wash this shirt, you simply turn it inside out and your pattern will stay and look wonderful. So until later today, happy crafting and enjoy. We'll see you later, crafters.